We don't perhaps notice greenwashing, but it is around us every day. From nappies to oil exploration, bottled water to meat packaging. It's a marketer's dream, but as we gradually move towards ways to combat climate change, does greenwashing pose a larger threat than first thought? The academic work by both Brown and Wallace on how to improve a company's reputation and to build trust and favour with stakeholders provides insights into how marketers use these principles to create greenwashing campaigns. Consider the product Fiji Water. Yes, another brand of bottled water. Fiji Water has taken a targeted approach to advertising, which it uses to reach a large audience as part of its marketing strategy. Fiji Water uses a strong catchphrase, bottled at the source, untouched by man. And their ads are often narrated by a young child to give it innocence, authenticity and charisma. The company has spent time carefully crafting visual cues, utilising green, tropical forests, sometimes overlaid with urban backgrounds, to give the impression of sustainability. In some campaigns, Fiji Water specifically states that purchasing their product reduces carbon emissions and protects rainforests. However, this claim has been criticised as misleading. But what is Fiji Water? Well, it's water in a plastic bottle that is transported around the world. Its carbon footprint for a litre of water is high. While Fiji Water sells well around the world, 40% of Fijians don't have access to clean drinking water at home. This product is a great example of greenwashing because it is done subtly through various communication campaigns to try and shift customer perception. It is important to note that greenwashing isn't necessarily illegal, but it could be perceived as unethical. An example to illustrate this is Project Caesar in Australia, where a large coal company, Glencore, funded a PR campaign with millions of dollars to discredit proponents of renewable energy and to promote the development of clean coal. They utilised mediums like social media to engage in a practice known as astroturfing, where you disguise a coordinated and well-planned PR campaign as an organic grassroots movement to give it credibility and to increase traction. Glencore didn't do anything illegal, but it was highly unethical and non-transparent, so they didn't build any trust with stakeholders. Then again, a coal company probably doesn't start with much trust in the first place. So how do we reduce the discrepancy between what a company says it does and what it actually does, especially when it comes to sustainability and the environment? Firstly, an organisation needs to identify the issues their stakeholders expect them to address. What are the risks and opportunities for the organisation if they take action? To gain the trust of stakeholders, there needs to be a concept of shared value, that the organisation's strategy will benefit stakeholders more than just financially. This also acknowledges that not all stakeholders are shareholders. There needs to be a document that shows a clear framework for how the organisation will deliver sustainability initiatives, and there needs to be regular communication to stakeholders that is transparent with measures and evaluations of the organisation's progress. Governments also play an important role in shifting the narrative for companies concerning sustainability. A European Union directive mandates social and environmental reporting for large companies operating in the EU. Public companies with more than 500 employees must disclose their corporate social responsibility policies and actions. The aim of the directive is to assist stakeholders to make better evaluations of a company's sustainability performance and to encourage companies to make their operations and business more sustainable. To recap, greenwashing refers to the use of deception to convince stakeholders that an organisation is undertaking sustainable practices, when in fact it is not. It is commonly used, but we don't always notice it. If companies stick to advertising regulations, it is not illegal to greenwash, but it is not always ethical. Governments may be unknowingly influencing the greenwashing trend as they impose stricter conditions on companies to improve sustainability reporting. This entices companies to improve their operations and do the right thing, but to also think of ways to trick the customer into perceiving something that perhaps isn't there. Next time you go to the supermarket, look at the packaging that is green. How many of these products are claiming to be sustainable, organic, safe for children, and more? Then pick a few and investigate whether their claims are true or just marketing speak. It might change your shopping habits.